Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to pick the perfect colors for a colored pencil drawing. When starting out with colored pencils, many people struggle to pick a color that is most suitable for an area. I get a lot of questions on how to pick the perfect color. Even some people send me some reference pictures and ask me to select the suitable colors for them. Actually, they don't know how easy it is to pick the required colors. This tutorial is mainly for the budding artists who use reference pictures for their drawings very frequently. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing you need is a color chart. For making a color chart, you just have to take a drawing paper you use and write down all the colors you have. Then just draw and fill a square or circle with the corresponding color. But it is always better to group similar colors together, just like I did in this chart. This is the color chart I made for the Prismacolor 132 set. Here I try to make the colors in groups of 6. This helps to compare similar colors with one another. So if you have Prismacolor pencils, you can download this chart free from the link given below and print it into a drawing paper that you usually use. And then you can fill it with the corresponding PC number. The next thing you need is an image editing software. I'm using Adobe Photoshop for this tutorial. But if you don't own a copy of Photoshop, you can always use free image editing softwares like GIMP. For the purpose of this tutorial, GIMP image editor is more than enough. You can even use Paint application on Windows for this. So now I'll show you how to pick the colors to draw this image. This is a sample reference image I took myself. Now we need to decide which all colors we need to pick from the set of colored pencils. I'm going to make a color palette we need for drawing this image. So open the reference image in the image editing software. Here I am using Adobe Photoshop. Extend the canvas a little bit using the crop tool. Make sure your background color is white. This is for preparing a color palette. When you first look at this photograph, you would probably think it has only some yellow and orange color to it. But actually, we need a wide variety of colors for drawing this simple picture. I'll show you how. For making the palette, you have to pick colors from various parts of the reference picture. You can pick from the lightest to the darkest color or vice versa. So you just need to pick the color and paint it over the white area with a fairly large brush. This way you can make a color palette. You don't have to pick colors from everywhere, just focus on highlights, midtones, shadows, reflections and cast shadows. And you can pick from any area if you are in doubt. Just make the palette for a small subject first, otherwise you may confuse the colors with other parts. Once you have created the palette with large sized brush on image editing software, it is much easier to pick the colors from the box of pencils. Just hold the color chart you made against the computer screen and pick the best matching color from the chart. You won't get the perfect match most of the time, but try to pick the color that is nearly identical. Here you can see the colors I picked for drawing the tomato on the left side. Notice that for some colors I had to use a combination of two colors because I don't have an exact match from the set of pencils. Once you have decided on what colors to use, you can confidently start your drawing. Try to focus on small areas at a time. If you only have a physical copy of the reference picture, you don't have to use the image editing software. For picking colors, you can use a white cardboard with a small hole in it. Just place it over the image and carefully observe for the color just like this. I am just showing the demo on Photoshop, but I hope you got the idea. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more art videos, reviews and tutorials. And you can follow me on all social media linked below.